Well, 3-3, entertaining game, great penalties at the end. How do you analyse that?
I'm really pleased with that performance. I mean, obviously, we have to accept that human beings will make errors, and the second and third goal, the second goal's a freak one. I'd have to look at it again. Third goal, Dan's made an error. But the first 30 minutes we were excellent. There was some fantastic football. We speed of our play, the quality of our play, what we'd worked on, the areas we took up was really, really good. They changed formation because we were causing them so many problems, lacking a bit of savvy towards the end of the first half because they were clearly putting a press on. We needed to beat the press and maybe go to Jono a little bit early and just take the pressure off us. So that was a bit disappointing. And then, of course, 2-0 to 2-1 changes their team talk. Doesn't change mine too much. And then really credit to my players, because when you go 2-2 and 3-2, the game has shifted. The dynamics of the game shifted towards them. But what I was pleased about is the lads kept doing what we wanted to do, and we got back into the game, and then in the end I felt we could go on and win it.
First senior goal for Flynn Clark, only 17 years old, and looks like he's played in that position for years. Yeah,
he's a good player. That position really suits him. He has played as a wing back, but that is his position. Obviously we've got Broomy there that can play there, we've got Sammy that can play there, but he's one that we feel, I always feel you get one or two that really step up, like, they almost become men over the course of this, when we're sort of in close season, and obviously this one's been longer because of the lockdown, and he's physically got the good attributes. He is quick enough, especially with the ball. I think he's got a really bright future. I really like him. First seen him, I thought, yeah, he's got something. So I know I'm delighted. His performance was very good.
Good attitude by Louis Reid. Obviously capped off with a goal. Obviously probably a bit despondent that he's not in the squad, but he's gone out there and put a good performance in.
I thought Reid was outstanding. I thought the first half he was absolutely outstanding. First 30 minutes. Look, Reid's aware of it's slightly different with the salary cap being the way it is. It's not as if I've said to Reid he's a bad footballer, because he's not. He played 20 odd games last season, and that arguably was probably one of our better players in the first half of the season. Obviously we brought other players in and it made it a bit more difficult for him, but his attitude's been great. He's a good player. I can only go with especially from bringing in people like Jono and Sammy, but we'll see what happens. Reedy was outstanding tonight, outstanding.
Yeah, Ethan Hamilton as well complimented him really well, and I know you said that bringing him in was a bonus on a free transfer, and he gives you real option in there because of his balance. Gives you balance with a left foot, good size, good presence. Thought he was a bit safe first half, second half he opened up a bit more. He's just still getting to know the lads, but no, he'll be a very good signing for us. I was delighted to get him. I think last season we tried to get him, but we couldn't, so I'm glad we've got him this season, and particularly the fact that last season it would have only been a loan, and we always prefer to get players on a permanent deal. People probably look and see Niall Mason scoring and think, oh, it must have been a set piece, but shows the ability of the centre halves to join in, and when the ball goes out wide, you want them in the box. Yeah, we want them to step on and step in, as long as the balance at the back's correct. Niall again put a good performance in, and I was pleased with all of them, and it was good. Niall got a goal. 3 goals, that's good. Obviously the goals we conceded were basic errors, certainly the second and third. But no, I was really pleased with the performance. A lot of real good stuff that we can show them on Thursday. And Jono got 45 minutes in the tank, and he usually say very good. Pardon? Looked very good. Yeah, he looked much better. We've done a lot of work with him. He's lost 2.5% of body fat. The boys put a right shift in, to be fair, and you could see that. For whatever reason, he's not come back to the levels we need with the intensity we want to play at. He's not been used to the intensity in the training, he's admitted. So we feel that the fitness work we've done, and we will continue to do, we wanted to just give him 45, but it was more a full hit 40 rather than a mediocre 90. So he's definitely in my thoughts for Saturday, because what he gives you is, well, you can see he's got real quality. He gets a hold of the ball, and he is a threat. And looking from up there, you looked on the pitch, and there's quite a few penalty takers you could have picked there for the top 5. No, we took some yesterday, 1 or 2 missed, and didn't quite fancy it tonight, but the ones that took it, fantastic penalties. And Dan's, to be fair, Dan saved the last one, so that's credit to him after those mistakes. So all in all, good night. It was important that we didn't have 2 defeats on the bounce. I know people will look at it and don't think it matters, but these games do matter, and I think the players went about it the right way, and I was really pleased with that performance.